Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. Should go to sleep. I should get in my bed. That's where I should be right now. Still have like a itchy throat. But I'll man up. Hey Vivian, how you doing? How's it going? You okay? Good to hear. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just tired. I should go to sleep. It's midnight here, but I was watching TV, so my nephew just left, so I said let me go live for a bit. Hey Molly, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, it's Saturday night, you know. Yeah, it's 12:12 here. Like I said, I should go to sleep, but I wanted to come on for a bit. I would have been on earlier when my nephew came over and he was watching the game with me. So it's been raining like the past like 5 hours. It's been raining like hard. It's just eased up just now. Yeah, my nephew, he comes over and watches the basketball games with me and stuff like that. So he says, "I know it's raining, Uncle Mark, but I'm gonna come over." I said, "Yeah, good. I don't care. It's cool." Because usually I'll be on here and just like have my TV on and just periodically look at it or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my Marky Marks Terror hat. I have two. I have this one and an old black one. I haven't worn them forever. I've had them for a while. I just have so many damn hats. I just said, well, this one matches what I have, so I'll put it on tonight. Need to get you a Marley's Tarot hat now. I had a scratchy throat. Like yesterday, it was pretty bad, and the day before. And then today, I got some local honey from this guy that I know. I got a real raw honey, and he like the bees that the beehive things that he goes to get the honey is right next door here. So I saw him today, and I bought fresh raw honey that he had. I got like a nice sized bottle for like $28. It lasts forever. So I had like 2 teaspoons of that today, and I feel much better. My throat's not aggravating me anymore. I have a cough drop in my mouth now, so I'll be good to go tonight. Because last night I didn't get no sleep. I wouldn't say no sleep, but I slept maybe 4 hours. Yeah, I have NyQuil here too. I have some. Like I don't feel sick or anything. I just have like my throat's been aggravating me for 3 days. Yesterday I gargled salt water and that helped, but I can't really do that. That shit's nasty. I can't have all that. I don't like salty shit. So I gargled some salt water, and it made me feel a little bit better. And then I took some cough medicine that I like, and then now I have some cough drops. And I said, "Fuck this! I need to go get some honey because honey is what cures your throat and your body. Honey's like super good." So I finally caught the guy today. He wasn't there yesterday, but today he was there. So I was like, "Yeah, let me go catch him now." I got that good shit. It's nice and thick too. It's good. It's real Bermuda honey. So, and I know it's real because I seen him next door doing it. So when he saw me, he's like, "Oh, you're reeing up." I say, "Yeah, I haven't got some in a long time. Usually I get like a small bottle, but I got a bigger bottle of honey this time. I'll probably give my mom some. I'll put some in like a smaller bottle and give it to her." Yeah, NyQuil definitely works, Vivian. That's for sure. NyQuil is the shit. When I had COVID last year, I took Dayquil and NyQuil, and within a couple of days, I was fine. That shit really works. My mom loves it because she has a problem sleeping, so she'll take NyQuil and she'll be knocked out. She'll be like, "Yep, yeah, I'm good though. I'm not sick or anything. It's just my throat. Just like this is the weather. One day it's cool, one day it's like humid, next day it's hot. It's like the weather's just messing me up. Like my throat can't handle that shit. My body can't handle that shit. It's annoying. It's so annoying. But I feel much better today. Last night I had a hard time. Like my throat was like every time I swallowed, like my throat was all fucked up. I was tossing and turning all night, and I'm like, fuck. It was so windy, and I had to listen to that shit all night. February, every year, February is like our worst weather. So it's always a pain in the ass. Yeah, my mom, she loves NyQuil. I have some right there, and I have the nasal spray and all that stuff. Like I don't even, like I said, I don't even feel sick. I feel perfectly fine. I should be in my damn bed, that's for sure. Hey Ninja, what's up? You all right? Yeah, Marley. I like to eat it straight up too. I don't. I sometimes I put it in my in like I boil like hot water. I boil water and I'll put like a scoop of honey in it, and like I'll take like a piece of lemon peel. Like I'll take the peel, like the skin off the lemon, and just put it in there too, and let it soak in there for about like 5 minutes, and then I'll take the lemon peel out, so it's not that zesty, and I'll just drink it straight up. But even if I just put like a scoop or two of honey inside hot water and just drink it like that, it's good for you too. Yeah, it is definitely good for my throat. Yeah, that's what I do. That's why my throat feels perfectly fine now. I got it back to normal. It actually felt like something was stuck in my throat, but it wasn't. It's just that it was just it felt so rough to swallow, like because my throat was sore, and I was like, "Damn it, man!" But I got these holes cough drops, like these holes. They're gone almost now, but they're called holes cough drops. Lemon. These things are really good too. I only got one left. But that did me justice yesterday too. It's got that menthol taste. Yeah, exactly. It's not like a cold, but it's just the allergies type thing. It's just annoying, that's all. Because like when I talk a lot, it affects my throat. But I did a reading today for someone, and it was like almost an hour and a half, and I talked the whole time. When I was perfectly fine, I was like, thank God I'm good. As soon as I took that honey, that was a wrap. I took the honey like about 10 o'clock this morning. I bought it from the guy like 9:30, 10. Then I came home, took a scoop of honey, and then I'd say about 5 hours ago, I took another scoop of honey, another teaspoon. And that shit worked. Like I'm perfectly fine. Now I don't even feel it anymore. Yeah, it definitely helps. It's definitely like raw honey is good. Bermuda honey's the bomb. It's good shit. I got a big ass bottle of it too. So it's just good to have anyway. And I eat onions too, so onions are really good too. And I eat the purple onions, the red onions. I don't call it red onions. I call it purple onions. 'Cause it's fucking not red, it's purple. Yeah, I eat onions, yeah. Like I eat raw onions and it's good. It helps you too. Helps clear out your sinuses and everything. Onions don't make me fucking onions don't make me cry. Onions make me feel good. Good shit. Yeah, it's purple, damn it. It's not red. You know what I mean, Marley? This fucking shit's purple. That shit's purple like Barney. Fuck they talking about red onions. Ain't no damn red onions. They're fucking purple. You hate onions? Nah, not me. I love onions. Onions are the best. I eat onions with everything. That's why I'm hardly ever sick. Onions are like one of the number one things to fight off like colds and bad shit. Yeah, I love garlic too. Garlic, onions, mushrooms. That's what I tonight I had a Philly cheesesteak with onions, raw onions, and mushrooms, some mayo, some cheese. It was a banging. Yeah, mustard. I like mustard. I like tartar sauce. Tartar sauce is mayonnaise, mustard, and relish all mixed together. And I put it on fish. I put on a fish sandwich. I had a fish sandwich last night and tonight and this afternoon for lunch. I had the rest of the fish. Here we have a fish called the rockfish. That's what it's called, rockfish. It's a big ass brown ugly ass fish, and the meat is super white, super tender. It's like a fluffy like meat, and it melts in your mouth when you fry it. It's really really white and decent. And I deep fried it yesterday for me and my sister. The boys didn't want it because it's got like a different taste, but it's really good though. They don't know what they're missing. So my sister was like, "This fish is extra fucking good today," and I was like, "You know why? Because he caught the fish yesterday and it didn't go to the freezer. Like if you put the fish in the freezer and you defrost it like a week later, it's not going to taste like the fish never went to the freezer. If that fish never touches that freezer and it's fresh right off the bat, like how my mate has it, it's the real shit." So he caught it, he kept it in the cooler, he filleted it all up in pieces for me, and I got it and I fried it up, marinated it, and fried it up, and bang, good shit. My sister was like, "Holy shit, this is good." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And then this afternoon for lunch, I had the rest of it, and I saved a couple pieces for my mom. I'll give it to her tomorrow when I go there. I always fry like extra couple pieces and give it to my mom, and she'll put it in the toaster oven. And then like to heat it up, she won't put it in the microwave. She'll put it in the toaster oven like a day later, and she'll like she said it's just like it just came out of the fryer. I'm like, okay, go for it. Yeah, it is. It's really good. And I always eat my fish sandwiches with tartar sauce and onions. I gotta have onions in my fish sandwich, like raw onions. I don't fry my onions. I eat them raw. Good shit, nice and crunchy. Makes you feel better. I like purple onions. They ain't no damn red. Red is my damn hat and my jacket. If I bring the onion out here, it's a purple onion. I don't know who the hell invented that shit or who the hell named that thing, but they were colorblind as hell. Hell no. I like the regular onions too, the white onions, or like they say, yellow onions. Yeah, we said purple. Your grandpa used to eat onions like they were apples. Yeah, my brother's son, he's like 19, and he can eat a raw onions and onions and vinegar like nothing. He eats them raw. He'll grab them and be like, he eats them no problem. I'm like that too. I can eat an onion like that. I love them. I can eat them. I eat them fried too. Sometimes in a stir fry, I'll like lightly fry them up just like about 3 minutes or so. I don't like them soggy and shit. But I can eat onions like every day, no problem. And they had a study on onions that if you eat them like every day, you won't get sick. And if you do get sick, it fights it off. It fights it off anyway. So that's what I had yesterday and today. But as soon as I felt my throat sore, I'm like, "Yep, time to bring out the onions, the honey. It's time to zap this shit. Cough drops, medicine." I was like, "Yep, good to go. I'll kill that fucking shit real quick." So here is day 3, and I'm got it. Yeah, lemon is also good. Lemon is really good. I gotta go. I gotta get a lemon tomorrow and have some lemon and honey tea. But I actually have like a tea here that's pretty good. I drank that yesterday before I went to sleep, and I regret it because it kept me up all night. And it says caffeine free, but that shit wasn't caffeine free. Lemons with salt, yeah, that'll work. I'm easy. I like pretty much all of that type of stuff. I don't mind lemons and onions and salt and all that. Like I can have a little bit of that, a little bit of this. I like to put salt on my popcorn. I can't eat popcorn without salt. Seasoning salt too. But I need to get a lemon tomorrow, and then I'll take some of the lemon peels off, and then put it inside the hot water with the honey, and bang, I'll be good to go. That'll make my throat feel even better. Get it back up to par. Yeah, baby. I've been eating some different things lately. Some different meals, different things. In the morning, I usually eat like omelets or avocado or something like that with eggs. And then lately, I've been eating like the scones with like raisins. I normally don't really eat scones like that. I used to eat them, but then I said, you know what? I'm kind of craving something different for breakfast. You know what? I'm gonna get like a bag of scones, like 4 come in a bag. And what I do is I cut the scone in half, like I make like a cheese sandwich out of it. Like I got like Portuguese cheese. It's like Danish cheese. It's um like light yellow cheese, but it's like thick. It's called Portuguese St. George cheese, and it's the bomb. And I just put like a little slice in there with the scone with some coffee, and that's my breakfast. Little nice little scone, little small one, like 3 inches in diameter. It's not that big. A couple bites, it's gone. That's what I eat for my breakfast every now and then. Now I was just in the mood for scones. I don't know if you guys know what scones are. I'm sure you do. It's like a little tiny little bread, you know, with raisins in it. Oh yeah, I cook every day, Marley, every day. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't. Yeah, biscuits. Yeah, it's like it's pretty much a biscuit with raisins. That's what they call it, but we call it scones. And I buy it and then like I take the first one out and eat it, and then I put the other ones in the fridge so it doesn't go moldy or bad. Because I'm gonna put it in the toaster oven anyway to lightly toast it a bit. But yeah, that's what I do. I make like a little breakfast just to keep me okay. Just something small. I never really eat big ass breakfasts. I just eat like something small in the morning. And then after that, I'll have my lunch and then dinner. I always have my biggest meal. So that way I don't go sleep hungry. But it's all good though. I love to cook. Tonight I did. Tonight this after night for lunch I cooked the fish sandwich and the French fries and stuff in the fryer. And then this evening night we got takeout. My sister bought takeout for us. I got a Philly cheesesteak. It was pretty good too. She got like this Chinese noodles and peppers and onions and shrimp. It looked good. She said it was really good this time. She said she was impressed. There's a nice takeout place that's called Burger Shack here in Bermuda. Like it's like a food hub like place. Got like different places. And they got like a nice Chinese place there and a nice like regular place that makes stuff. It's like 5 minutes away. They're pretty good. They're a good fast food place. We get food from there on a regular basis, like at least maybe once a week or sometimes once every 2 weeks. I try not to eat no takeout. I rather cook. But sometimes on the weekend we're like fed up and we're like, nah, we don't want to cook today. Fuck this shit. I might make some lobster tomorrow. I gotta see what my sister says. I have a lobster in the freezer. I might take it out and make it tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I want to do. I'll see what happens. There's only another month and a half left of lobster season, so as of April 1st, then there's not going to be any more lobsters until September. They have like you can only get lobsters seasonal here. Like you can't like you can if you do get caught, you get burnt. It starts September 1st and ends April 1st. Yeah. So that's the season. So it's like um, so it's like 7 months. 7 months you can get lobsters. You can get them, catch them, you can eat them, and then after April 1st you can't catch no more. You can't. But like they'll still like they still have them in the shops to buy. Like, but you can't go and physically like catch them because you'll get like a $5,000 fine or some ridiculous shit like that. Like fishermen can't get them anymore. Even though they're available, you can't get them because they don't want the population of the lobsters to go. But it's all bullshit. Like we're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's plentiful. Like lobsters are gonna come here no matter what. because we have all these reefs around us. Like I've been hearing the government say, oh, we have to um, clamp down on people catching too much fish and lobsters, and I'm like, man, 40 years ago, when I was like 7 6 7 years old, you mofos were saying the same shit. Do you know that the ocean is like triple the like sizes or more than that? The ocean is way bigger than the actual earth itself, like the actual land on the earth. You know that, right? Like that shit's gonna never gonna end. Fish breed like fucking rabbits. That shit's like constantly, and there's never gonna be a shortage of fish and lobsters. Like, you know, how many people been eating fish all their fucking lives? That shit's plentiful. It ain't going nowhere. You just talk to hear yourself. You know how many fishermen there is in the world, and how much fish there is, and how much ocean there is. The government's been saying that shit since I was a little boy. Bullshit. They try to clamp down on it this year again. Like they made the season go out like at least 2 months later. Yeah, it's all about the money because they know these fishermen make a lot of money off of us lobsters. See, so but that's their living. Who cares? You know, they're still making money off the license of the boats and the pots and all that shit. Like, what more do you want? Aren't you assholes eating lobster too? Somebody's got to go get them. But the government wants to put their hands in on everything. Like, but see, you can get a lobster license and go out there and get them yourself. But see, they were clamping down on that too because too many people had licenses and too many people were making good money off of it. Because that's like getting free money. You might as well say. You get like a lot of lobsters. You're gonna make a lot of money. So even fish, there's so much fish. It's always plentiful. That's one good thing about living here is there's never been a shortage of fish. Not in my lifetime. Hey Flo, how you doing? That's why like I want to say to the government sometimes, I'm like, look at Bermuda. We're like a fucking rock in the middle of the ocean. Like when you go on a plane, like you're going over a whole ocean for like 3 hours before you get to New York and Boston. You know that, right? It's like a 2 hour to 3 hour flight to go to the States on the East Coast from here. And the whole time you're there, you don't see no land. You see nothing but water. So just imagine how much fish you're flying over, moron, and lobsters and all sorts of shit. Like, are you crazy? That shit's plentiful, man. We're in the middle of the ocean. That shit's never gonna go away. And when we get hurricanes, it brings more lobsters and fish over because they all hide in the reefs and in the rocks and underneath the island. And our island's all full of reefs and shit. So they all go and hide under those reefs for safety. So when the storm's done, they all come out. And that's when you see them monster fish and lobsters everywhere. Every hurricane season it happens. Every time. Every time a hurricane finishes, everybody goes fishing because it stirs up the water and they're all around those reefs. And it brings more fish over and more lobster and more crabs and more everything. So we're like, yeah, sounds good to me. Bring it on. And even all the restaurants here, they have like tons of like the fish menu and the lobster menu is ridiculous. But some people, don't even eat lobster. They don't even know what they're missing. Hey Rudy, how you doing? Happy Saturday. But the people who don't eat it, that's more for me. Thanks. Eat my lobsters alone. How you? The other night I had mussels with my nephew. I posted it up on my Instagram. Big ass plate of mussels. Me and my nephew ate. The ocean provides. I love the ocean. Me too, Rudy. I love seafood. Living here, like it's like a privilege to eat, you know, to eat seafood from our beautiful ocean and our island here. So I don't take it for granted. I love it. Yeah, lobster and wedding cake. That's what's up. Hell yeah. If I do get married one day, I'm having lobster as my main meal and wedding cake for dessert. That smells like a plan. Yeah, I love crabs too. We have crabs here as well. Mussels, crabs, um, plenty of lobster, a lot of fish. We have tuna, wahoo, snapper. Well, I can name all the fish. I had rockfish today and yesterday. Rockfish is like one of the best fish in the world, and we have it here. It's like super good, like banging. It's one of the best tasting fish. It's in every restaurant here, and it's very expensive to like you can make a lot of money off of it. It's like I think it's like $20 a pound if you sell it to a restaurant. It's like almost as pricey as a lobster. Yeah, they have blue crabs. Yeah, I've seen them. You can actually get those crabs for like a tank in your house in like a fish tank. My friend had a blue crab in his fish tank. Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "Yeah, I got this blue crab." I'm like, "Holy shit, look at that!" Never seen a blue crab before until like about a couple years ago. Like I've seen them, but not like up close like that. Like this mofo put it in his tank. A lot of guys do that. Yeah, as a pet. Yeah, my friend had a big ass saltwater tank, and he's like a spear fisherman guy, and he was like, yeah, ninja, we just gotta play along with her. She's new to these things. But yeah, he put the fish in the tank, and he had like a arowana. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but like it's a big ass fish. And then he had like a saltwater tank on the side, and he had like saltwater fish. He had a freshwater fish tank and a saltwater fish tank, and he had the blue crab in there in one of the tanks. I can't remember, it was saltwater or freshwater. I can't remember. Yeah, back in the day, like when I was young, when I was probably like maybe 10, my dad, his friend used to catch crabs. They used to call him Mr. Krabs, like SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, because all he did was like that was his job. He went to catch crabs and mussels. So every like Sunday, my dad would go get some from him. I was young eating that stuff. It was so good. Off top mark, like calculation. Yeah, I have too many damn hats float. I have too many. Honestly, I have to like stop buying too many hats. I have too many. I got like shit back here. Oh, oh my god, I'm sleeping on the thing. Yeah, see, like just on top here, I have 10 in each one, so that's 60. And I got 10. That's about 100 hats right there, pretty much. Because in the bottom there's 3 rows. I probably got 15 each, or maybe more than that. There's about 100 hats over there right now, and I probably have another 100 upstairs in containers. So I got like 200 hats now, probably, maybe more. I don't know. I think I have about at least 200 because I know I have at least 100 upstairs and 100 down here. Yeah, I treated myself. I never really, had the money to do that type of stuff. I've been collecting hats for a couple years now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's my style. Yeah, yeah, and I got like 500,000 hoodies too. Yeah, I got too much clothes, too much hats, too much sneakers. But when I was young, I couldn't afford that stuff. Like I didn't, I had to work to pay bills and shit and rent and all that type of stuff. Now obviously I still have the same thing, but I've had my own business for 16 years, so I've finally been able to treat myself. I grew up with one hat instead of 200 fucking hats. And I grew up wearing the same clothes, same sneakers every day. The same sneakers I wore at home, the same sneakers I had to put back in the bag to go and go to gym class in school. So I had, we used to polish our black our black shoes for school because they were all scuffed up, and my mom would never buy us new shoes like every year until you grew out of them. And I usually had like all my brother's 9 years older than me, and all his stuff went to me. So I was wearing his old clothes. So I never really had no new clothes and shit like that. I always had my brother's leftovers. I had all my brother's old clothes, and my oldest sister, my youngest sister, had all her clothes. So me and my youngest sister, we never really had a lot of new shit. We just had shit handed down from us. My parents couldn't afford it. It was putting us in a private school. So it's either a private school, good education, or materialistic shit. So yeah, it's nice to have, the things I've always wanted. Even though it's materialistic things, it's still things that we like. So my nephew went upstairs and he's like, "Holy shit, you got all this clothes over here." I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "It's so nice." I said, "You guys are lucky. You guys have way more than what we had." My nephews have everything. We didn't even have not even a quarter of what they had. And don't even talk about name brand shit. When I was like 6, 7 years old, I didn't know what the fuck Nike and Adidas was. What the hell is that? No, we can't afford. We went across that section. It was out back then, but no, we couldn't afford that. We got like bullshit brands that everybody else bought because they couldn't afford it. But yeah, it's all good. It's nice to treat myself finally and have all the things I've always wanted. It's cool. But these kids nowadays have way more than what we had. They got these cool gaming chairs like how I have. They got these gaming chairs. They got, man, we guys sat on fucking buckets and shit, and hard ass wooden chairs with no cushions and shit. Our ass be fucking raw when we left those chairs. Now you got these nice chairs to sit in, big flat screen TVs. My nephews have got big flat screen TVs. I gave my youngest nephew my old flat screen TV, my 46 inch, and I got like a 60 inch now. And I'm like, yeah, I just got this chair for my birthday like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. I got it. I think I got it 2 weeks ago for my birthday. Finally got a decent chair. So I feel better now. My back actually feels better sitting on this chair than I do sitting. The other chair was shit. So, and I gave my old chair to my nephew so he can sit in the attic and play PlayStation with his friend, and it came in handy. Yeah, I bought it with my PayPal, so it was good. I'm happy I got it. So, so thanks everybody who's donated. You pay for my chair. I appreciate it. See, I always put everything to good use. A lot of these hats were gifts too. I got a lot of these hats as gifts, like on my wish list. Everybody begged me to get a wish list, and then like past 4 years, people would send me stuff, and things like that. So a lot of them have been gifts to me and things like that from good people. So I'm blessed. I have a lot to thank. I have a lot to be thankful for. People treat me good. My sister's given me a lot too. So yeah. And every time someone like travels or something that I know, they'll bring me back a hat or something like that, some shit like that, and I'll buy my own shit anyway. It's cool. I usually wear bucket hats like when I'm out working. I don't wear these hats when I'm working, but I wear like the bucket hats. I got a few of those too, but they're more work hats because it's so hot here. You have to wear a hat or else your ass is getting burnt. So summertime outside, I always wear like a bucket hat or you know one of these old hats or whatever. If not, my skull will be fucking burnt. 'Cause I'm always working outside anyway. I need a tan anyway. It's winter time now, so I kind of like look a little palish now. But during the summer, I'm nice and crispy, nice and tan and crispy. Yeah, absolutely, Flo. I agree. You know, a lot of people like my nephews think I'm joking when I tell them like 'cause they say, "Oh my God, Uncle Mar, you got all this shit. Look how many sneakers you got. Look how." I said, "Yeah, but I said you guys have got way more than what I had when I was your age." I said when I was 14 and 16, like you guys, I didn't have nothing compared to you guys. You would have laughed at me. I didn't. I said, you see the pictures that we show you. We wearing the same shit every time. I said we didn't have all that type of stuff, man. We couldn't afford all that stuff. That was a no no. And all the money we made had to go to all our bills and shit. Ice cream boy called me today. Yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool, Marley. I told you he'll be all right. He already knows. He's cool. He knows how you are. Don't scare him off. Poor guy. He understands. You damn Scorpio women. Is he the fish? Yeah, fishy, fishy. Poor fishy. I agree with that, Flo. I agree with us that I was talking about two Scorpio women the other day that I know that I like, but they play hard to get. I can't deal with that shit. I'm an Aquarius, so I ain't got no time for no fucking hard to get bullshit games. It's either you do or you don't, or goodbye. You call him the fishy ice cream boy. All right, Ninja. Good night. Take care. I need to get my ass to bed too. This day went by fast. Yeah, see, Marley's lovable. See, so he's definitely like trying to work his way in. Marley just doesn't want to open her heart back up. She likes being single and not aggravated, and I don't blame her. I am too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. It all depends, like. It all depends. I don't know any Aquarius and Scorpio connections. I don't know. I have to check. I don't know. I don't know if that guy was. I don't know if he was an Aquarius or not. The two Scorpio girls I know here that I like and I'm cool with, they're both divorced and they're still single. They left their man and that's it. They didn't want nobody else. They ain't never been with nobody else. I ain't never seen those two women with another man ever since they got a divorce. And they've been divorced for like maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 years. And each of them have a child each. And one has a son, one has a daughter. He's an Aquarius moon. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I can't even, deny that either. Like, when my heart gets ripped out from someone, like I try not to let the next person suffer, but I'm also not gonna let myself, you know, just put myself back out there for it to happen again. And then now with social media and doing readings as well, being a psychic and doing readings for people, it makes me realize that I'm not missing anything. And then seeing my brother get a divorce after 17 years of two kids with his wife cheating on him, and now seeing my youngest sister with the guy, you know, for 25 years, and now him cheating on her and divorce. Like, what? So, what's the chances of even what's even worth doing? Like, what the fuck? So it's like I don't even care anymore. I feel like if a woman wants me, she's gonna have to work hard to get me because I ain't working hard to get nobody. I'm sick and tired of that shit. I'm a double Aquarius. I'm Aquarius Sun and Rising. My Venus is in Aries. My Moon is in Virgo. Yeah, but I'm a double pain in the ass. A double Aquarius. I'm Aquarius Sun and Rising. I remember the astrologer that told me that. They were like, "Oh boy, you double trouble." I'm like, "Yeah, sounds about right. Double the pleasure, double the fun." I'm like, "Experiment come." So yeah, I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But the good thing is, they said that the this if like whatever your Aquarius, like because Aquarius is in Pluto is in Aquarius now, they said that Aquariuses that have the early degrees in their chart are the ones who's gonna feel it right now. But see, I don't have early degrees in my chart. Both my rising and my sun is 10 and 17 degrees. So it's not like, 3, 4, 5, 6 degrees. I'm still got like a ways to go. So I won't be affected until like, a couple years time out of the 20-year period. 'Cause apparently it moves up in degrees or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I'm an ass astrologer. I'm just an ass who likes astrology. That's all. So you're a Sag rising. So that's cool. I like Sag risings. My sister's like my best friend. She's a Sag. So. And I've dated a lot of Sagittarius women. Oh, that's a good thing. I dated an Aquarius woman in 2008, and we had a good relationship, but it only lasted like 2 years, and then after that, she disappeared like a magician. Yeah. We dated like 2 years on and off, and then one day she told me that, yeah, she did. One day she was like, "Oh, I gotta go back," because I met her in Boston because I used to go to Boston all the time. I haven't been in a couple years, but I was good around that time. Um, we were dating like on and off, like it was like a long distance relationship type thing. I would go out there to see her. I met her out there, and then I started to be cool with her. Then we dated for like 2 years on and off, and then one time I went out there, and she was like, "Oh, I have to go back to Venezuela, where I'm from. My dad is there. You know, I love being in Boston, but I have to go back to my home. My dad's real sick, and I don't know if I'm coming back here. I'll talk to you when I get there. I'll let you know how everything is. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "All right, cool." Next thing you know, I'm calling her phone. It's like disconnected. I ain't seen her. I looked up her name everywhere. I tried to find her. I even called her job in Boston. I was like, where the fuck is she? And they're like, I don't know. She went back home. So I was like, so she did go back to Venezuela? She's like, yeah, her dad's sick. So I said, she weren't lying. But I don't know what happened to her. I haven't seen her in years. I haven't seen her since 2009. But she was in Aquarius. Her birthday was 4 days after mine. And she was cool. We had a great time together. But unfortunately, she was just, she wanted to play disappearing act. I don't even know if she's dead or alive. I have no idea. I haven't spoke to her ever since. Our phone was disconnected. Everything just went out to shit. I was like, oh well. Next. That's why like I don't really care about relationships too much because shit like that happens. And if it isn't that, it's something else. You know? Now I'm good. Like it don't really affect me like that. Like obviously at the time it did, but I have this my mentality now and has been for a while now is like, people are in your life for a reason or a season. And seeing my siblings get a divorce, seeing my best friends get a divorce, like it makes me wonder, maybe God doesn't want me to be in a relationship because he knows that this might happen to me and I'm not gonna tolerate that shit. And I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want to have a child with some random hoe. I don't want to have a child with a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? So I rather not have nothing. Fuck it. I got myself. I got my dog. I got my family. I got my mom and dad. I'm good. Got my business. I'm alright. It's better than having some fucking ratchet hoe in my life. Nah, I'm not like that. I don't really get like fucked up when somebody leaves my life. I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you. I don't get all emotional and cry and shit like that. I don't get all fucked up and like need a psychiatrist and shit. I'm not like that. I don't let people like destroy my life. That ain't happening. But I've had some psycho bitches try to come at me and try to date me and try to be cool with me, but I ain't got no time for that shit. You really gotta prove yourself to me. And then when you prove yourself to me, we still gotta live together for at least a year or more before I even think about marrying you or having a child with your ass. Because if I can't live with you, I don't want you. And if you aggravate me while you're living with me, then I don't want you at all. Because I don't want nobody aggravating me. I don't need nobody, no fucking weirdos around me. Hell no. That's the thing with me. I'm going to live with you for a whole year. And after that year, if I start to date you in January and by June, I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I can last another 6 months with this crazy bitch. Yeah, it's time to get rid of her. Or if I say, you know what, I've been with her for 6 months, it's been the best thing I ever did. I'm so happy. Okay, cool. Now let me try another 6 months. Let me see what Christmas is gonna bring. Christmas time come, it's even better. I'm even happier. And I'm like, yes, this finally I got the one. Then I'll think about putting a ring on your finger and all that type of shit and having a baby with you. But I have to like spend time with you for like at least 2, 3 years before I even think about all these things. But then I can still do that and still be happy after 5 years. And then the 6th year, she decides to cheat with her boss or cheat with her, whatever employee or somebody that she's working with. And then next thing you know, I'm fucked. I wasted all this time for nothing. I should have said, you know what? I should have never done this. So it's a pain in the ass. Like nothing's guaranteed, nothing's forever. So it's like, what am I gonna do? So it's a pain in the ass, but oh well. Honestly, I love being single. I don't have to smell nobody's ass. I don't have to deal with nobody. I don't have to pay for nobody. I don't have to like watch my back. I don't have to be an investigator. I don't have to be like a fucking private investigator. I don't have to like deal with your fucking hormone problems and your periods and your fucking bullshit. Like I don't have to deal with you burning my food or fucking up my shit, using my electricity, disrespecting my apartment, wearing my clothes or anything like that. Like, get the fuck away from me. Go away. I don't need you. Why? That's how I feel. Like I really don't give a shit if I don't have anybody. When I was younger, yeah, of course, but not now. I don't really care. I don't get lonely, and I'm not a needy person, and I don't need a woman. I want a woman. That's the difference. See, a lot of people are needy. They want a man. They want a woman. I can't live without him. I gotta be with somebody. I gotta have sex. I gotta, have a companion. I gotta have somebody to. I get a fucking robot or something. All these fucking toys and shit out here. You can fucking find yourself. You don't need no damn body. You know? Fuck you talking about? That's because I got the key to your damn chastity belt. I believe that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That means you got a clean coochie and you ain't got to worry about nothing. And nothing coming out of it either. That's a good thing. You're not the only one. I know a lot of people that's longer than that. That ain't no big deal. Sex ain't everything. It only depends on who you are and what you want. And even you can have sex like a million times. You can have sex with someone all the time and they'll still cheat on your ass and they'll still disrespect you and they'll still fuck you up. You know? I agree, Marty. I'm the same way. I can't just have sex with random people. I mean, I used to, but not now. Now I'm like, I'm picky. I'm like, no, I don't want you. No thanks. I don't know. I'm just a lot different than I was back then. Back then, I didn't give a shit. I treated like that shit like a cup. You just wash it and use it again. Now I'm a lot different. I have been that way for a long time. I pick and choose my battles with coochies. Why wasting time is so close to your obsession. I felt that too. If you hear snoring, that's my damn dog in the background. Yeah, exactly. Hookups are awkward. Yeah, yeah, we got to do a podcast and talk about those things. But I do it on here now, like I am now. Every day I talk about shit like this on my channel. I love talking about reality and things like this, and people like to talk about stuff like that to get it off their chest, vent. Everybody's talking about things, and they're like, "Oh shit, I thought my life was bad." this person said this, and this. And that's what made me feel the way I do now. Because when I hear some people's stories, I'm like, shit, I thought I had it bad, or I thought my breakup was bad, or I thought, I needed help. This mofo, look, this fucking person had it way worse than me. Holy shit. So like that's why like I value everybody's stories and opinions on here, because I know there's always somebody who had it worse than me. 'Cause everybody thinks that they had it worse than everybody else, but there's always somebody that will come in this room that had a worse life than you ever imagined. And when you hear it, you're like, huh? What the fuck? I thought my shit was bad. This person said this person did this, and this. Holy shit. You know? Yeah, go for it. Sounds good. I want to start a podcast next month. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to do it next month. I'm going to get my little microphone, my little headphones and shit, and I'm going to be here. I'm going to talk about no readings or nothing. Nobody's going to interrupt me or donate shit. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk about real life. We can do it about anything, all the stuff we talk about here and now: relationships, divorces, marriages, children, sex. We could talk about tarot. We could talk about mediumship. We could talk about spiritual experiences. We could talk about what to do and what not to do in relationships. What signs, what you know, are the worst. We could talk about sibling wars. We could talk about lots of things. Well, yeah, Marley, I don't really like that either. But some people don't have shame. They don't care. They think it's like a good thing that they're doing that shit. But little do they know, if they were to have that happen to them, they wouldn't like it. That's why I don't have people like that coming in here. You wouldn't dare come in here talking that shit to me. I'll tell you straight up, I'll embarrass the person. I'm like, are you listening to yourself? You want somebody else's man? So what if that person wanted your fucking man? How would you feel? What if that person wrecked your home? You're wrecking this person's home. Oh, well, we're supposed to be. No, no, no. Don't tell me that shit. You need to go somewhere else. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Wrecking somebody's home. Fuck you talking about? No, no. No, no. I can't handle that shit either. Or that third party shit. That shit irritates me. Okay, so her name was Veronica, but my stories always refer to her as open bar. Or she was a doorknob. Everybody got a turn. She's an open bar, so that means everybody rang the bell. I got drunk easy because my smart ass didn't eat anything first. Yeah, that'll get you drunk if you ain't got no solid foundation of food. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. Flo. The thing I don't like is I'm a hoe magnet. All the hoes want me. It's a fucking annoying. Can't stand that shit. Especially when I was like DJing and shit. When I was DJing, that's what happened to me all the time. It was fucking annoying. All these drunk ass bitches everywhere acting stupid, then give me a bad name. Hey, what's up, Dan? You're the coolest. That's why you're coming here. See, you finally found us. Cool in the gang. Now the party started. Dan's here. Now the party's really gonna start. Party. Damn the man. So you meet her at the bar, and then she asked to go to my place, and I was like, great. Good seeing you too, Dan. Yeah, we're the Breakfast Club. We got flat pancakes, sausages, eggs, bacon. We even got syrup and whipped cream. Barely functioning. I can see where this story is going. You look, Marley's like, fuck this. You always making me hungry. Marcus, look, it started off with seafood, and now we're talking about breakfast, and now we're talking about hookups and sex and fucked up relationships, podcasts, what we're gonna do. We're getting everybody warmed up for what's about to happen in the future. When I get drunk, I'm getting sleep. I ain't worrying about no damn sex. Fuck that. I'm gonna sleep. Oh, she's a Gemini. Oh boy, Gemini women, I think, are the horniest women on earth. I try to stay away from Gemini women. They want too damn much. Once you go Gemini, you can't deny. See, if you deny them, they're gonna be like, "Get over here." You just lay here and you shut your mouth. Yeah, see, that's what they want. Try all the positions in 5 minutes. Yeah, sounds about right. I used to have some crazy Gemini women in here. Some of my good friends are Gemini women. They always came in here and had sex talks. Shit was hilarious. I miss them. See, once they get some deep, that's it. They go on the loose. They get deactivated, defunctional, distracted. That's what happens to them. Trying to put up those polyester pantsuits. They wet their pants. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Pull up them polyester pantsuits. Dan got detail there. No 100% cotton is polyester. Catch up with she was in for. Damn, Flo. That's some crazy shit. That was before I was born, Dan. I was born in 1977. And then had 100% cotton was polyester. Yeah, I got you. See, after I was born, that's when they started making 100% cotton, and half polyester, half cotton. After I was born, that's when shit actually got real. I would have told her, what do I like? Everything, whatever you want to offer, make me like it. That's what I would have told her. Make me like it. Yeah, exactly. Somebody has to. Yeah, there you go. If she's offering, then well, yeah. Show me what you got. Show me what your mama gave you. I like to talk shit when I'm in those situations. It makes it easier. Makes it funner. I don't like those fucking starfish type people that just lay there and be like, okay, you go to work. Go to work. Woman, if I wanted a starfish, I'd just buy a damn blow up doll or one of them fucking robots. I don't need you if you're just gonna lay there. That ain't no damn fun. All I got is eggs, waffles, and strawberries. Hey, that's better than nothing. At least you got that. I got some pancakes. Had some sausages. I got bacon, eggs. Yeah, I got that. I should make that for breakfast tomorrow or today. I might as well say egg waffles. There you go. Yeah, that works. You pay good money for it. Yeah, we're all gonna continue to pay too. I still cringe at the thought. Yeah, well, hey, we all have our moments. Ego waffles. Let go my ego. Marley's over there talking about let go my ego. And like my nephew, he's got this Eggo mini waffles, cinnamon waffles. He loves that shit. He's like, next time you go to that place, Uncle Mark, get me a case of this fucking Eggo waffles. I'm like, that shit, man, these some real shit. Yeah, I guess we all get violated at some point, if you want to call it that. You know, I don't know about that. Maybe some people get violated, but some people get like in that position where you're like, what the hell just happened here? Who did I just have sex with? And Marley ran from a guy who just wanted to be nice. So you can't even hug Marley. I'm scared to tell her virtual hugs, Marley. I can't even put the hugging emoji out here for her because she probably get all in her feelings. I don't know. That's why I just say, "Hey, Marley, how you doing?" I can't say hugs. She'll run. She'll be like, "Be right back." See, she thought the guy was gonna kiss you. Come on, Marley. He wasn't gonna do that. Not ice cream. Boy. Or even if he did kiss you, so what? Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it all depends how awkward you are when you deal with somebody like that. Some people will make you feel awkward, and some people will make you feel like like feel like yourself. That's when the connection is good, when you actually don't have to feel that way. Exactly. Yeah, she would have gave you a karate chop instead of a hug. You notice nobody when they go in Marley's room, they never say hugs, Marley, or they never like give her the hug emoji. I give her the emoji with the hearts around my face. That's that Scorpio women energy. See, Scorpio women are like that. They're like, you know, get off me. I'll be on my shit. It's all right, Marley. It's normal to be that way, believe it or not. It's normal. Some people just, you know, they just don't want that action right now. I don't really like people touching off me either, or like trying to kiss me all up on my shit. It has to be like a mutual feeling. I don't want nobody to be like, let me get on in Mark's face. I know he'll kiss me, damn it. Kiss me, you mofo. But like, bitch, you better get away from me. Get away from me, woman. Don't be putting your dirty ass lips on me. I don't know where you've been. When was the last time you brushed your teeth, woman? Smell you smell you later. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, that's the thing. Some people live off of hookups. That's all they do is hook up, and they're fine with it, and they love it, and that's all they want. Um, when I was younger, and I wanted that too. When I was younger, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just see what I can get tonight or get whatever. I don't care. Nobody's loyal, nobody's decent, nobody's telling the truth. Everybody's lying. All these hoes out here. Where am I gonna find a decent woman? Where am I gonna find a decent person? Nobody wants traditional shit anymore. What am I gonna do? I might as well hook up. Horny as fuck over here, 20 something years old. And now I'm like, you know, now One Eye is like my buddy One Eye down here. He's like, yeah, fuck this, man. We're too old for this shit. We'll see what happens. If anybody's worthy of me, I'll keep my eye out. That's what he says to me. He says, I'll keep my one eye open, see what I can find. If nothing's there, we just stay clean and stay out of trouble. That's what he says to me. That's it. Oh yeah, hell no. I don't even want to see the drawers. No thanks. Yeah, I can't handle that. Yeah, Marty, you don't know One Eye? Yeah, One Eye. You know, One Eye keeps an eye on everything. He's always got his eye open. He's always looking. Who's next? You know, poor One Eye. Ain't had no action in a while, but it's cool. He's retired right now. He's retired, sitting in the back, waiting for action. Poor guy. You could use that one too, Marley. You can use all my jokes, all my lines. It's cool. I got you. She ain't dating no damn fishy boy. Hell no. Fishy boy put out the rod and the hook. Marley smelt the bait and was like, no, no, I'll pass. Oh, there you go, Dan. Hey now. I don't think I have sex on the stove. Fuck that. I don't want her dirty ass all over my stove. I don't need those things. When I turn on the damn stove, I'm gonna be smelling her coochie. No way. I don't know. It's bad enough. You know? Hell no. I'll do it on the washer and dryer or something like that. Something that's gonna wash. But if it's your woman, then it's different. So you don't mind doing it. So if it's a random chick, I ain't gonna put her on my stove. But if it's my wife or something, yeah, she can go on the stove. I'll cook her up. Well, yeah, Dan, there you go. The good thing is you can get to the knobs. Yeah, that's good. Nah, nah. If you actually say the word date, then that's different. But if he said, "Hey, look, let's just go out as friends" or something like that, then that's different. But if you're like, "Hey, let me take you on a date," then you're going on a date. That's why I make myself clear. If I go up to a girl, I'll be like, "Look, you want to go out on a date?" Oh my God, not a date. We can just go out as friends. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. That means you're paying. But if we go on a date, I'll pay. And she's like, I'll call you. I'll let you know. then she ain't gonna call me. That's how I get them. I'll be like, hey sweetheart, you wanna go on a date? Uh no. Okay, well, that means you're paying. Gotta use deodorant on the date? Oh shit. She better take a shower before I get there. Some of these people don't even know what deodorant is. Shit. Oh, that's good, Marley. If you told them I don't want a date, let's go out to eat, and that's cool. That's the thing. Women and men can be friends. You don't have to date nobody. I have tons of women friends that, you know, I'll send flowers to or I'll, buy shit for, and we're just friends. Who cares? I'm cool with being friends with women. And if I really like them, I'm gonna tell them. And then if I want to date them, I'm gonna tell them. And if not, oh well, we can remain friends. It's cool. No hard feelings. It's all good. Rejection is God's protection. He's Flo. He's got posters of her. Yeah, probably. He's probably got her on his on the wallpaper on his phone. As soon as he touches his phone, there's a picture of Marley. He went in her live and screenshot her. Marley was like, she was there, had cards in her hand. As soon as she pulled the cards down, he took a screenshot and made it his wallpaper. Marley, my love. Oh my God. See, as soon as Valentine's Day came, she started freaking out. He thought, she thought he wanted, a little more action. See, Marley, if he didn't send you if he did not send you anything for Valentine's, then that means he got the hint. But if he did give you something for Valentine's, even if it's some small thing, then that means he wants more and he's interested 100%. But if he didn't give you anything, then it looks like he got the point. Now, if he's like desperate and trying to like get your attention, he would have gave you something for. If he wasn't respecting your wishes, he would have gave you something for Valentine's. Oh, well, there you go. He could have sent you something because he knows where you work. You could have sent it to your job. You could have sent you like some carnations instead of roses because roses are a little too much. But if you just want to be friends with a woman, you send her no roses. You just send her like carnations or lilies or some bullshit that's gonna die in a week. Yeah, Jesus had your back. See. Yeah, that's pretty much how long I've been single now. I've been single for like 6 years now. This year will be 6 years I've been officially single. I haven't dated anybody in 6 years. And it's probably been like the best 6 years of my life. No drama, no idiots, no nothing. I mean, I've had some women where I dated here and there, just went on a regular date or talked to them randomly or been cool with, but never nothing serious. I haven't been in a relationship in 6 years, but I've like mingled and talked to women and tried to date them, but nothing's happened. Or they'll try to date me, and I'm like, no, no, no thanks. I don't want you and your luggage because you got a lot. No thanks. I'm good. I don't want your baby daddy come with a shotgun kill me. No, no. I don't need your baby daddy or your ex-husband coming or knocking on my door. Are you dating my ex-wife? No, sir. Not me. You got the wrong mark. Must be the guy next door. He's marked too. Must be him, not me. You killing me for the damn woman. Uh-uh. And last thing I want to hear is, don't you hang around my kids. And don't you do this and don't you do that. I'm like, yeah. I don't want this drama. Goodbye. No thanks. That's one thing I can't stand is dealing with somebody's baby daddy. Hell no. No thanks. I don't mind dealing with the children because I can handle the children. I don't mind being around somebody else's kids. But no, 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 no. Marty ain't getting married no more. She's already done it twice. She's 3 times a charm. She said no, 3 times is a strike. Marty said, fuck that, she ain't getting married. I told Marley if she does get married, I just want some damn wedding cake and I'll dance at our wedding. I just want some cake. It's not much to ask. I'll bring a present too. I just want cake in return. All I want is some damn cake. That's not too much to ask. All I want is cake. What's wrong with him? Oh my god. Hey, there you go. Pepper Mark. Some damn cake. Yeah, that's all I want. Some damn cake. That ain't too much to ask. I know why. Because you're scared of a lie. I think after people's been hurt so many times, their heart no longer feels love. Their heart no longer wants pain, and their heart no longer wants to try. And sometimes we don't even hear it beat anymore. And it's sad, but it's true. And that's how I feel like a lot of people feel. Like after a certain age and a certain you know, amount of pain through and suffering through like relationships and like bad luck all the time and shit like that. Like it's different if you have you know, a, a mutual ending of a friendship or relationship. But when it's bad, you kind of think that it's always going to be bad or there is no right person for you. So that's the sad part of it all. And then when somebody decent does come our way, we're going to sit there and judge them, investigate them, critique them, give them a hard time. And they're looking at us like, fuck, man, this person's really decent person. I know they've been through a lot, but fuck, like, give me a break here. Like, so the person might get fed up because you're using your past pain to burden their feelings or potential good vibes with them and you. So I think that most people, carry their past around in a bag and they're like, I'm gonna bring it out when I don't feel like I need to. And you shouldn't, but you do it anyway. Sometimes you have to be, sometimes you just flow. I agree to disagree with some of that because it all depends. Like if you really don't want to be ready for somebody and you really don't want somebody, or you really like don't want that, then it's not about like affirmations and manifestations in my opinion. Like I feel like if we don't want nobody, then the people that do come around are just a test. They're like someone that is around to fuck up again, or they're another person that we have to like make sure we're not getting going to have the same thing happen again. So it could still be your circle of karma instead of being your manifestation or your affirmation, you know? Like that's how I think sometimes. Like we want to manifest that good person, but just because someone decent comes around doesn't mean that they're the right one. Because you could say a year from now, being like, remember the so and so I was talking to you about, you know, bang, bang, bang. So it's like, fuck, you know, I did it again. Here we are again in the same bullshit. So like I feel like manifestation and affirmations are good, yes. But at the end of the day, you could be manifesting another round of shit, So you're like, it's doing all those things is great, but you can also like still have to, like you said in there again here, like you gotta be clear about what you want. Yeah. Yeah. It comes down to what, to like time. You have to get to know people. That's the problem. When people don't get to know each other and get to know each other after you're married or after you're like, not living with the person or whatever, that to me is dumb. Like I feel like the more experience you have with that person or the more time you spend with that person over a year or two or three, that's when you can make that complete determination of like whether this person's decent. Like you and I don't know each other that well. We've only known each other for a few days, but we can sit here and talk all night, right? Because we can talk about similar things. But some people can't do that. They just can't like accept that person. They have to like really put in a lot of time. It's a pain in the ass because you're always being tested, is what I feel. Even though we manifest shit and we do these affirmations and we do these like you know we do all this good shit in our personal lives and for other people, and then we feel like we're owed a good person because we're a good person, and that's where like we all get it fucked up. Or because you're a good person doesn't mean you're gonna attract a good person. A good person usually attracts bullshit because it's a test. It's like to see like, oh well, you claim you're this good person and you want this and you want that. So let's see if you'll take a shitty person then. Let's see how desperate you are. Let's see how much of a challenge we can be to you before you actually get the perfect person for you. So it's such a pain in the ass, Flo. You know what I mean? Like I always think about that all the time. Right, Dan. Yeah, I mean times have definitely changed. That's for sure. Times have definitely changed. Unfortunately, it's getting worse. It's more of a challenge to find somebody decent now. Like they say, the decent ones are gone, but the decent ones are staying single and out of sight and out of mind. Or they're going to church, or they go from work to home, home to work, in bed, and that's it. And they're like, I don't want nobody. I'm perfectly fine, single. I don't need a man. I don't need a woman. I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm happy by myself. I've been through hell and back. I'm taking care of my daughter or my son, or I don't have kids. I'm taking care of my family or myself. And everybody's always got a story. It's just what is yours. That's what it is. Like how your story pans out is how you live your life. And some people just go through partners like I go through paper towel. And I can't, I'm not that person to do that. You got me fucked up. Uh-uh. I got to get to know you for a long time in order to like do a lot of things with you. And if that person allows me to be myself, then that's even more of a plus. Yeah. See, that's the thing. A lot of people make desperate decisions and they think that, oh, yeah, I know you. I've known you for a week. Okay, cool. Or you can move in next month. And all these women and men who like get attached too quick and don't have patience to develop a good relationship, that's why there is hardly any more long-term relationships. Because people get tired, people get weary, people get like they start off bad and they end bad. And even if you start off good, you gotta end off good. But if you don't, you're gonna and you worry or you like complain and shit, then you're not gonna go anywhere, unfortunately. That's why it's hard to even when you're a single guy and you want a woman that has and you want this woman and she has like a kid or two or three, you got to be very cautious with that because then that woman, if that woman really like is a true mother to her children and a true mother to herself, she won't let you in that house or near her fucking children until she knows you're secure, you're a good person, and you're not going to do some dumb shit to her or her child. So a woman who like holds her heart near and dear to her and her child and her belongings and her her home and not let you come in there right away, that's a good woman because she don't want your ass around because she barely knows you. And that's the way it should be. But people are like, I'll talk to you today, I'll fuck you tomorrow, and you're moving in next week. Then we'll get married in the summertime. No, 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 no. That ain't happening over here. Uh-uh. We're gonna date. We're gonna get to know each other. You ain't even coming to my apartment. We're gonna go to restaurants. You ain't coming over here no time soon. You know, hell no. Nah, Dad. No way. No way. We're good. We're just talking. Yeah, we're good. M's good. But these are all like these can be touchy subjects for a lot of people. A lot of people can't handle listening to all that shit. That's why like I if I do my podcast shit and stuff like that, I know a lot of people is gonna be in there trying to debate me and say, oh well, you don't know anything because you ain't got no kid, and you ain't never been married, you ain't this and you ain't that. And I'll just say, bitch, shut up. That's why you ain't got nobody either. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm actually scared. Not scared, but I'm like, I know I'm gonna end up saying shit and getting into arguments. Somebody's gonna end up pissing me off. So it'll be me being pissed off then at people who can't face reality. I'll be like, I'll be like your boy, Kevin Samuels or whatever his name is. The guy who passed away that was dissing chicks. Woman, have you looked at yourself? What you rate yourself as? I rate myself as a 10. Bitch, you ain't no 10. You about a 6. Actually, you're a 0. Get the fuck out of my life. I end up acting like him. I'm like, bitch, have you looked at yourself? Shut your bitch ass up. Get out of here. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm not gonna be like that. But sometimes I wanna be when people say stupid shit. But, you know, certain people deserve that though. Because they think they know everything. I definitely wanna have like a podcast and talk about things and have fun with people and laugh and talk about things and just like, I'm not gonna be here judging nobody. 'Cause I'm not perfect and neither are you. So we just need to have a conversation. We voice our opinions and respect each other's opinions and thoughts, and then go about our business. That's all. That's all I want to do. I don't want to sit here and argue with nobody. That's for sure. But hey, people give their opinions, I give mine, and we go about our business. We can talk about it. I'm not getting offended. Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that on TikTok. Yeah. Do you already know what the percent of men in the US? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. See, I don't even care about the 250K income. I want that woman to be trustworthy and loyal and not cheat on me. I could care less about how much money she makes. That's just me personally. I don't care about what I mean. It's always a plus. Yes, it's a blessing to have somebody that makes that money, and you know that you can fall back on them if you had to because you know you can, or you know that she'll tell you that, or that he would tell you that. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Dan, you're right. Oh yeah. But see, that's like me. I tell a lot of women. I tell people all the time that what you think I don't want that too. I would love to have a woman who makes a six digit, money, a six digit check every fucking year. You damn right. I wish. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna use her money or waste her money. I'm glad she's got her own, so she don't have to come get mine. That's how I look at it. That's a plus. That's like a blessing to have somebody like that. That way you ain't gotta worry about paying for their broke ass. They got their money, they got their job, they have their own talent, they have their own thing. So they ain't gotta say, Mark, give me money, give me money, give me money. Fuck you. No, no. I ain't giving you nothing. We ain't having no damn joint account either. The only thing we're joining is ourselves. I'm joining you in bed. I'm joining you for dinner. I'm going to join you not in the bathroom, but, you know, all that good stuff. Me too, Dan. Hell yeah. I don't need all that extra shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I make my own money. I'm good. I'm a breadwinner. I'm good to go. I'll be making that money. I'm good. That's why I don't need no woman with no money. I just want I just wish the woman had, if she has a good job, that's a plus. If she has a job, period, it's a plus. But, I want somebody that, everybody wants somebody that they can trust and know that that person is not going to cheat on you. And you don't have to like hire a private investigator to go fucking see your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife or your husband to see if they're cheating on you. You don't want to have to go through that mofo's phone and be like, who's Dan? Babe, yes, your phone's ringing. It says Dan, the man. Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's that guy I met in your room. Oh, really? So you got his digits? Yeah. Why? I don't know. He said he wanted a reading from you. That mofo is reading your he's reading your coochie. You, what the fuck you talking about? I'm reading the rest. I'm gonna answer the damn phone. Hello? Oh shit, bro, I got the wrong number. No, you ain't got the wrong number. Calling my wife's phone. The fuck is this? It says Dan the man. How many inches you got, bro? What do you mean? How many inches is your one eye? Seven. Okay, fuck. No wonder she's calling you. Shit. I got 6 3/4. Damn. Damn, the man got me. Next thing you know, divorce. See? That's why social media and funds and all that shit get you all in trouble. You married an Aquarius, she made you chase her. Yeah, see? That's like me. You can chase me if you want me, but I ain't gonna chase you. I'm chasing money. I'm chasing my life. I ain't chasing no damn woman. Hell no. Uh-uh. I used to, but not anymore. No, 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 no. No more chasing for Marky. I'm too old for that shit. And when I do chase a woman, it don't work. I end up chasing her off a cliff or something. Bye, bitch. All right, you guys. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get my ass to bed. I get some sleep. I wanted to tire my ass right out before I went to sleep. Yeah, Dan married an Aquarius. He's brave. And the thing is, he's a Leo. And you're opposites. But you know, hey, that's why his name is Dan the Man. Once you go Aquarius, you go delirious. You know? Dan just proved that it's possible to marry your opposite sign. You know? See, Dan is our inspiration. If he married an Aquarius, we all can. If Dan can do it, we all can. All right, Marty, you too, sweetheart. Have a good night. Virtual hugs. Get some rest. I know you had 11 hours of sleep. Lucky you. I wish I can. I'm gonna try and get that today. You're 1%. I know, Dan. I want to be the 2%, you know. I want to see if I can make that Aquarius and Aquarius connection. I have to marry somebody that's, it's Aquarius too. Then I'll be happy. I can't be marrying no damn other sign because that's the wrong sign. I don't want none of that. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow or later on today. I might as well say it's already Sunday here. Yeah, I should be on tomorrow at some point in time. Good night, Marley. Good night, Dan. Good night, Flo. Good seeing you guys. Thanks for coming by and talking about reality and funny things and good shit. Hopefully you guys have a good Sunday and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.